Let's party. Let's rock on. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? If I can get this thing over here or not. Oh, I see. How you doing, Frisky? You kicking it? I'll just be kicking it. I got on a little late. I was talking to Ted. Still got a little cold weather. Hey, Steph, how you doing? How's it going? How you feeling? You get a little better? Party time is right. Oh, good. Man, I've been having those damn stomach problems again. Man, there's almost nothing left to quit. I'm going to try and quit coffee. Well, I will quit coffee for a couple weeks. I'm on my second day. Shit, man, I feel like crap when that happens. I don't know why this stupid camera is like blurry looking. Should get service soon. Sent text today about my cat being sick. Oh, I didn't get them. I didn't get any text today. My cat being sick. No, I have to. Yeah, it's healthy in a way. There's things that aren't healthy about it too. It's kind of a U-shaped curve. Believe me, if you felt like I did, you'd be quitting it too. No, why it's like seems like that should be clear. Oh, your neighbor. Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Yeah, I hope you do. Yeah, fucking weirdo. Fed the vultures a lot of chicken today. We'll be over this cold weather tomorrow night's the last like cold night, and then starting Sunday, won't have to have all the spigots dripping and all that kind of crap. The roast itself, high blood pressure, pesticides that absorb in the beans. What else? That's about it. Yeah, I fed him a lot. Got him through a cold week. He'll be laying eggs here in about another month and a half, hopefully. It's just crazy that you have all these living creatures, and you from a human perspective, what a tough. Yeah, I give them a 50 to 100 pounds a night too. Yeah, deer. Yep. There were 4 bucks out there last night, which is good. That means they didn't get shot. Deer hunting ended a week ago Wednesday, so they survived. Feed the birds too. A lot of birds, other birds besides the vultures. Vultures are looking good. Those turkey vultures are very skittish. Of course, I haven't, spent the time with them as I did the black vultures. Yeah, they eat a lot of that. They can't eat corn all the time, but they don't. That's 50 pounds or 100 pounds out of who knows how many deer. I know there's been 27 out there at one time I've seen. And they're eating other stuff too. So, but if you fed them deer all the time, they'll actually get a condition which will not allow nutrients to absorb in their gut, and they'll die. They'll kind of starve to death because of what just a staple of just corn will do. Weird. It's crazy. Yeah. Nah, because it's dark out. I could do video of them, but I got a bunch of trail cams. I don't know. It's not that interesting to me, deer, to be honest with you. I could do it if you want to see some. I got about 15 trail cams I could put out there. I probably should do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night. Put those trail cams out because there are a lot of deer that come out there. Like a ton. But, I see them all the time around here. Hey, and I'll tell you what I do too. I would block that guy's number because you want to be able to demonstrate that you do what you can to ignore him, at least until you get him served, and then you can show him. Yeah, they are graceful. Yeah, I've seen them running full tilt, cut right up to a barbed wire fence, stretch out flat as a board, and sail right in between the wires and not hit it at all. It's crazy. I was watching a YouTube video the other night and saw a grizzly bear do the same thing, chasing a car. She had a couple cubs, and she saw this car and chased after it and was running like hell right at this barbed wire fence. At the last second, just jumped and flew right in between the strands of the barbed wire. Impressive, super athletic. They can beat a horse in a 100-yard dash. It's crazy. Oh, it hasn't stopped. Yeah, it's weird. Wear on your nerves. That's why I said the letter was a good idea to put them on notice. It's crazy. Nine o'clock. 27 degrees out and clear. So at least we didn't get any frozen pipes. But they sure got a lot of frozen pipes around here, though, I'll tell you that. Up in Athens, Augusta, my God. I was looking at some videos today of the accidents they had around Atlanta. If you've never driven around Atlanta, man, it's a nightmare. 285, I-75. I mean, just packed, jam-packed, man. That's 75 from Atlanta all the way down to Macon, too. Just like 8 lanes some places. It's crazy. I do leave mine, yep. But that was, they had like 8 inches of snow in Tallahassee, 6 inches in Destin, Florida. That's way down there. Panama City Beach declared a disaster area. I mean, that's insane. There's people down there for winter vacation. Although, as I tell people, anytime you're in northern Florida, you're taking a chance on taking your vacation there in January. There's 3 different climate zones in Florida. Well, actually 4. And when you're that far north, all bets are off. And Michigan got cold weather as well. Hey, Hank, how you doing? Super cold weather up there. Whole place got cold, but it's big past. And I guess, I don't know why this thing just showed me rain next Wednesday. It's crazy, though, how this wildlife their whole day is predicated on finding something to eat. I've been to Houghton Lake a million times, yeah. A zillion times, yeah. Sure have. Prudenville. Yep. Houghton Lake was busy as hell back in the 50s and 60s, packed. It's nothing like it used to be. I think this year shouldn't be a problem for Tip Up Town. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they've been getting screwed with those winter ice festivals. The winter festivals in Michigan this year haven't done very well at all. I was talking to a guy today that runs those McDonald's. He said their business is way down, and the winter festivals really haven't done much. You still living up there in Houghton Lake? Oh, that was a happening place at one time, though. Those places, in the the big three used to have changeover. Uh, they used to, people would even go up there in the winter and do different things. Mackinac Island, not Mackinac Island, but Mackinac City. I still look at the webcam all the time on Mackinac Bridge. That's good. I've been looking for like streaming security cameras that you can stream. I don't really like these I use a webcam for when I'm showing the vultures eating, but it's not that good. It's better than nothing. It's okay temporarily, but it's not. I don't like it that much. I'm gonna get another one. I should probably just use the trail cams instead of getting night vision, because other than animals feeding, it really doesn't do you much good. I'm not too worried about things being out here around the night that aren't supposed to be. Hey, John, how you doing? At least Michigan got a real winter this year, so that's good. Hopefully, it'll help the Great Lakes. Good. I mean, it's nice to see this in way. I haven't checked like the snow depths out west and stuff like that. I checked Glacier National Park too. That place seems so Yellowstone too. It's so half-ass run. If you go out there, it's like all the stuff. A lot of it's broken down. Like the boardwalks are missing boards. Half the webcams don't work in Glacier National Park. They're old. 720p's. I mean, they're just not maintained that well. You go out to Yellowstone, and same thing, just broken benches, signs that are knocked over, been that way for 20 years. Oh, excuse me. I do plan on signing up for that StreamYard again. That StreamYard went up a lot. It's like $50 a month or something like that, $40 a month. I mean, I'm not all that interested about StreamYard, but I know Stephanie likes to come up, and I'll have to do a little bit of a different format, that kind of thing. John, where do you live? It's always been this way. For some reason, Friday nights aren't that great of a night for chats. I don't really know why. Just maybe people going out shopping or something. Who knows? And YouTube doesn't do me any favors on putting out notices. They're getting worse. I get a lot of emails from people that said they can't leave comments on the videos. I've contacted them about it before, and they say that restart my computer. Yeah, okay. Nuts. And we got down to that real cold. It got down to 17 one night. As I said before, these 15-foot ceilings aren't the best thing in the world to have during cold weather down here. I'm sure if you went up near that top bookshelf, it's probably 83 degrees up there. Oh, I know. Yeah, some people say it comes and goes. Oh, Michigan, Wyoming. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, shit, man. I've been down there a lot. That used to be thriving down there, Michigan and Wyoming. Did you ever go to the Wyoming theater when you were young? Drive-in? Oh, military. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time, I feel like I lived 100 years old to see what I've witnessed. I can remember when that area was nice. Same with Delray. I can remember going down to Delray as a kid. Yeah, yep. Military, sure did. Yep. Did you go down to those Mexican restaurants a lot down there off Verner Highway? My dad worked at Rouge, so I got up around there a lot. Yeah, the good old days. Everywhere's like that though. Seriously, you look at like towns like with 15,000 and bigger towns. It's like that way all across the country. Other than the states that are jam packed with populations. Little states like Connecticut and Vermont, New Hampshire, those places. But if you take regular size states like Ohio, Illinois, Wisconsin, just all sorts of blight and small businesses went out of business. It sucks out there. We're just bullshitting. Talk about different things. Yeah, Wyoming. Supposedly, right around that Wyoming drive-in is a place that has really good hamburgers and a gas station. I've never went there, but I know it's right there near Wyoming and Michigan. I know they get like great ratings and stuff. A couple people told me about it. Now, do you live there? Are you still down around there now, John? Oh, downriver. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I grew up in Flat Rock. I bet I don't know one person living there anymore. I'm surprised that my road has stayed dirt. I grew up on James Street. Yeah, Flat Rock, Michigan. Oh, did you really? Oh, yeah. I had a buddy of mine had a couple hundred acres up there and ended up selling it. Oh, okay. Oh, Trenton. Okay, yeah, Trenton's good. Trenton was considered like a notch above Flat Rock, but I don't know if it's still like that or not. Flat Rock's really built some of these big subdivisions with these, junk homes are getting $400,000 for. I don't know where these young couples are coming up with the money to buy these homes unless they just plan on never paying them off. You like living up there, John? I used to go to that Baskin Robbins. They used to have a good pet shop, Mahalik's Pet Shop, right at the entrance of Elizabeth Park. It was kind of had a lot of cool stuff in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, good. It's a different world living up there. When the Upper Peninsula used to be like super reasonable property, but even their prices are starting to get crazy. People are running out of space. Yeah, A&W. Yep. There used to be a big boy there too on the corner of West Road and Fort. Yeah, that's right. Yep. They used to have a good restaurant in downtown Trenton too. I think that old bakery's still there, across from that bar. Elliot's Bakery, I think it's called. They used to have a good restaurant there called Amanda's. That burned down a long time ago. There's a department store next to it. Yeah, Maholics. Yep. I had a gay art teacher get caught propositioning a sheriff at that Elizabeth Park. Yeah, Five and Dime Franklin's. Yep, I remember that too. Yep, sure do. Yep. Did you know anybody that worked at McLeod Steel? Oh, Zug Island? Did you really? Oh, no kidding. What years were you there? Yeah, US Steel. Yep. They're doing something over in Zug Island. I'm not sure what, but it's definitely not like the old days. I can remember like in the 70s, those security guys. Oh, did you? Early 80s. I can remember in the 70s, those security guys would come out and chase you down on the street and try and get your camera from you. And then as time was on, they quit doing that. Do you remember when that bar was open, that place where that guy I've interviewed a few times lives? Oh, okay. So you were working there when they decided to not let people go to lunch anymore at that bar, right at there's three entrances and exits. That one bar, the Black something, Black Knight or Black Horse Tavern or something. They finally didn't want people going to eat lunch there anymore because too many of them came back drunk. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? I know if like maybe 4 years ago they got robbed. Oh, yeah. That's what a lot of those places did, cash checks. Yep. Oh, that's interesting. Those are the good old days. You probably don't remember Delray Bakery, do you? Yeah, it was the good old days, that's for sure. Times have changed. I thought it was a shame that, there were a lot of Hungarians that lived down there in Delray, that they didn't, erect some kind of plaque or something for them, but they didn't. Yeah, Delray Bakery. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Delray was cool. That was a great place to live at one time, where industry meets Mother Nature. I took some journalists from the Detroit News around there in a boat. I don't know if you ever read that article or not. If you ever, what is his name? Joel, is it Kurt? If you Googled it, it comes up. I took them all through Delray, went onto the bridges, all that kind of stuff, over by the Morton Salt Company. So I'm sure you went on the Boblo boat when you were younger, right? Joel Kurth, Kirth. If you Google Joe Kurth, Detroit River, Zug Island, you should see the article. Yeah, the good old days is right. You remember that Jim's party store right there at Outer Drive in Oakwood? Was it Dixon? Dixon Oakwood. Used to be a meat market. And they had those rotisserie chickens. No, they made them get rid of it. They made it get rid of it there. No, one of them got sold to a nonprofit, and it's over in Buffalo, New York. About a third done. The other one caught on fire and is tied up someplace outside some marina in Lake St. Clair. I never really cared for Zukin's. I thought that was really cheap, crappy meat. The guy that owns it's a nice guy, but I think their ribs are terrible. Yeah, I do. Yeah, they're still in business though. Yeah, you remember Dick's Pet Shop and Dick's Fruit Market? How about this? Do you remember Pepina's restaurant? Yeah, it was excellent. Mary, here that place ends up burning down. They didn't have adequate insurance. That was great food. I ate there since a young kid all the way up until like my mid 20s. Loved Pepina's. Started out as a drive-in. You're not going to find new restaurants open like that anywhere. It's all like a bunch of crap. You remember Saunders ice cream in the Sears up in Lincoln Park? That's where they're at right there. That's where they're at right there. Yeah. You remember Arlen's department store behind there? Arlen's? I think I'm. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I used to get all my school clothes there too. Remember Amy Joy Donuts down the road? Last time I was through, that Oyster Bar was still there too. My dad used to go in there and get drunk all the time, leave me out in the car. John, you ever get down around Wyoming and Michigan anymore? Hey, Rogue, how you doing? You ever get down there anymore? Michigan and Wyoming? Oh yeah, it used to happen to me all the time. Yeah. Oh, you did? Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah, there's plenty of those up there. Bunch of losers. They don't have anything else to do. It's all a bunch of made up bullshit. They can't come up with any content of their own, so they criticize content other people have. Fucking bums. I hope they all get cancer. Yeah, tweakers. Yeah, you got that right. Better believe it. That's when you could get good jobs. You could pay to live someplace. That's another mystery. I'm surprised there are as many people working as there are. I was talking to a guy the other day who works for UPS. He said they have a hard time getting people to apply, and that used to be like a job they'd have a waiting line for. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Love Fort Wayne. That's a great city. Got that place at King Gyro's down there. Yeah, I love the downtown area. I like that Greek restaurant too out near the Red Roof Inn. Except they add a lot of charges on your bill they don't tell you about. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love Fort Wayne. It's a really fun town. Hey, Air Cold, how you doing? I tell people from Michigan, go down there and spend a weekend. You'd really like it. A lot of stuff to do down there. How you feeling there, Air Cool? Did you get your health problems behind you? Air Cool was on during the good old days. Oh, good for you. You back to work? You still got that Yugo? You got to take that baby across the Mackinac Bridge and. Oh, good for you. Congratulations. Do a video of it, man. They get 1 million views. Promotion, that helps. I was down, I left Orlando, which is a nightmare, super busy airport, and then landed in Atlanta. I can't imagine doing that for a living. Just for like 30 or 40 years, just going through all that bullshit all day long and dealing with people that have felt that they were inconvenienced. My God. Heck, I can remember the 70s. I was buying airline tickets in different people's names. They didn't use or whatever, flying back and forth from Detroit to Florida. No ID, no nothing. Now look. Oh, good for you. Yeah, luckily he's right, man. It'd wear you out. Good for you. That's good. Now, you have any residual pain, or are you back? Are you as good as new? Oh, no pain. That's good. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine who lives up in Pinconning, and his wife is a super health nut. 3 years ago, she was just walking down the court. They were having just fooling around on the court. A bunch of school teachers after school, shooting baskets, not a game. And she was just walking down the court and collapsed and tore this ligament in her hip. And it has been nothing but big time chronic pain. On and off work, can't do any workouts. They don't go on vacation. She wakes up crying all the time. I just talked to him today. They've been to pain experts, epidurals, acupuncture, a second surgery, and it has ruined her life. Just a freak, weird accident. Well, it really wasn't an accident. It just gave way. I guess that happens from time to time. And she is in chronic, never-ending, nonstop pain. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Huh. Gotcha. Yeah, she's a nice person too, but it has really ruined her life. And they were shitty about it at the beginning. He said they're nice now because even the school's doctors, they wanted to claim it wasn't workers' comp. Well, yeah, it was. It was still part of the business day in a school. And they got over that hump, but it's just really been difficult for them. Oh, have you had that happen, Rogue? Yeah. I mean, I feel bad. They've tried everything. Oh, wow, John. Yeah, well, you know what I'm talking about, pain. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Pain's interesting. There's a lot of good books on it. I've been collecting books for Callie, actually. I'm going to send to her. Oh, it did. Sorry about that. Oh, you had a cervical fusion as well. How did you do yours, Rogue? How was it an injury or just a congenital problems? I had back problems twice when I was young. Once I heard it lifting weights. Another time I heard it putting a tractor bit on, big hippie bit. Man, it bothered me for a long time. I thought I'd never get over it. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, pain affects different people different ways. Oh, car accident. Oh, and abuse. Sorry about that. Wow. Now, do you have pain now, Rogue? I'm glad I didn't have that because I'm a big pussy when it comes to pain. I mean, there's been a couple dentists that I've went to, and they give like the close to the maximum amount of shots they can, so you don't feel pain. Oh, auto accident. Well, I hope you got compensated. Oh, an inch. Wow. Now, does that cause you to limp, air cooled? Oh, 3 ablations. I had one of those as well. I had one too. Where did you get those done? I actually volunteered for an experimental program, the Tokistar study down at Cleveland Clinic. I'm glad that I did because I never had arrhythmia issues since. That was a fucking pain in the ass. Event monitors, Holter monitors. Oh, good, John. Wow. Oh my God. How did you get off that, Mr. Nice? 1972. Holy God. Wow. Pimp with a limp. Why not? Oh, now, do you have any problems now, Rogue? Do you have any problems now? Hey, Jeff. I really researched the hell out of it. Everybody I know that got an ablation at the University of Michigan had to get a 2 and 3, and some still have it. Quit cold turkey. Unbelievable. Well, congratulations. Oh, you haven't got off. Wow. Yeah, I feel sorry for people. I mean, there's people in prison and with felony arrest records because they were cut off from their pain medication, had to go out and try and buy something off the street. I know somebody now that's buying 400 pills a month from a failed back fusion. 400 pills a month. Loratabs. 10 to 15 bucks a pill. Oh, you can't do pain pills? Oh, good for you, John. Well, yeah, it's sad. It is. It really is sad. No, it's no life. You're right. Yeah, you're right about that. Oh, weed. Yeah, I'll tell you. I've mentioned this before. I don't know if you've checked him out, but there's a pain expert, Dr. Daniel Claw, Clauw. There's some YouTube videos on where he talks about the benefits of THC for pain. He's a tenured professor. Like otherwise, they'd like to fire him. But he said he's seen some good European studies. I went to a couple of his lectures, and he said he'd email me the studies, and he never did. Oh, really, Aircold? Wonder why. Yeah, well, I bought some of that Rick Simpson oil or cream, whatever they call it, for a couple of people, and they said it got them over some big humps of chronic pain until they just got better. You know how it is, you guys. I mean, until you've walked in somebody's shoes, you don't know what their life's been like, what their pain is like. If they think it helps and it helps and they have access to it, good luck to them. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Did you eventually get cut off, Mr. Nice? Yeah. No, yeah, very positive reviews. That's right. Had no effect. Wow. Huh. Yeah. No, you're right, John. Yeah. No, I think the same thing too. Oh, you do? Okay. This guy I was talking to today, the one whose wife had that freak fall, they just closed. The dispensaries didn't do too well in Pinconning, Michigan. He told me today the place that was a big grow house up there is going out of business and just laid off 130 people. Right, ACB, yeah. There's different schools of thought on the receptors for THC, which is pretty interesting. People that need them can't get them. That does happen. I think you'll get them if you go to a pain clinic. It's an individual experience. That's exactly right. Yeah. But the marijuana situation up like in Michigan, for an example, now for a while there, the gist of it seemed to be that there was money in growing it, but there was no money in selling it retail. And now, so many of these places have gone out of business. I know that the paperwork is just a nightmare. Oh, you don't want to get hooked? Most people don't. I mean, I would take pain medication if I had pain. I mean, not everybody that takes them gets hooked. Yeah, you could do that in Michigan too. Michigan was quite a bit too you could grow. I'm really interested in like botany and plants and stuff like that. I was going to grow some just for the hell of it, but you got to grow it for yourself. You can't grow it for somebody else. But to be honest with you, I just really don't like the smell of it. But as a plant, like with hybrids and stuff, I find it fascinating. I'd like to do that with a lot of things, really, just experiment with it. I plan on doing some of that with honeybees, hybrid queens. Yeah, yeah, prescription medication. Yeah, I mean that's but I still say for all they blame the Sackler family and these different opioids, but hey, there's plenty of people out there that they helped that got over the pain that didn't turn into addicts. It's not all bad. Oh, tomatoes, there you go. Well, I know that a lot of Michigan's retail weed comes from Canada some way. Oh, yeah, Texas, that's a backward state in a lot of ways. Georgia's like that too. I mean, I would be shocked to see recreational marijuana down here. They don't even have medical marijuana down here yet. All this Bible bullshit. Oh, too close to the border? Yeah, Texas is weird in a lot of ways. I would not want to be black down there, I'll tell you that. They're probably stressed out, all these illegals jumping over their fence. Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at how society handled legalizing booze, I mean, I can understand some reluctance to allow them to legalize anything else. I mean, these marijuana retail shops, as an example, Michigan, if you took 10,000 people that were heavy marijuana smokers, 10,000 people that did, and 10,000 people that didn't. Now, I'm not talking about marijuana for pain. I'm talking about users, and you had a child. I'm pretty sure you would want the child to hang around the 10,000 people that didn't. It just doesn't bode well for success. They just tend to be very unmotivated people, still living with their parents, bullshit jobs, no careers, tattoos all over the fucking place. Hey, Dolly, it's just the way it is. Now, I know there are people out there that go out and enjoy it from time to time, and that's different. I'm talking about young people. And the long term effects of marijuana, I know it, Jennifer, is still unknown. Still unknown. And I do know smoking marijuana is bad for you, even if it eases your pain. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you do? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Canada's like that. Yeah, they do. Yeah. A lot of reservations selling. Yep. Yeah, I mean, just my own experience. People that I know that, are heavy marijuana smokers, they're just not exactly the most successful people in the world. Yeah, no, exactly right. Yeah, I'm sure there's PhDs, airline pilots, every other damn thing. I'm talking about heavy users. Yeah, I'm sure there are with everything. There are always exceptions. I'm talking about in general. Yeah. There's some pretty good data out there. See, the problem is because it's illegal on a federal level. I mean, the feds consider that a Schedule One drug. It's the same level as heroin, which is just insane. Now they're not going after people like they do with heroin, but because of that, nobody's studying it because there's no money in retailing it like there is a pharmaceutical. Why would you spend a bunch of money on a study when you couldn't sell it? That's right. All dispensaries. That's exactly it. Probably two cities that need it the least. And if you look at cities in general, like I would consider like cities that where you'd want to live and cities where you don't, there's a disproportionate amount of marijuana stores in crappy cities than there are nice places. Just look around. You're going to find anomalies like Ann Arbor, Michigan, where you kind of got the best of both worlds. But by and large, these heavy medicinal marijuana and recreational marijuana places in Michigan are in crappy, shitty, uh, dead towns. Inkster, River Rouge, Ecorse, Hamtramck. They keep talking about reclassifying it, but I think like in Michigan, now if you pull over a car, you can't search it if you smell marijuana. Before it was probable cause. In Georgia, you can because it's illegal. So anytime these people on I-20 that go through this expressway near where I live, I mean that's their cash cow. Damn near everybody they pull over uh, going down 20, if they smell marijuana, it gives them right to search the car. And you can go down there and they have a monthly report, all the forfeitures they have. Because once they search the car, they find all sorts of shit. More marijuana, more guns, other drugs, etc. Oh, I know, it's all over Michigan. It is. But it's mainly in towns that need it the least. Show me a bunch of marijuana stores in Birmingham or Berkeley or Berkeley. You can. You could always get it. Plenty of people get operating while impaired tickets on prescription medication that didn't take too much of it. You can actually get a OWI ticket from being on cough medicine over the counter. Oh, really, air cooled? No kidding. No kidding. Oh, wow. And honestly, they're really cracking down with new warnings in Canada and the United States on alcohol consumption. They're actually lowering the standards, and it's already put a dent of about 3% in the wine industry. If you look at recommendations by the World Health Organization, they say that alcohol in even small amounts contributes to a much more higher incidence of some form of cancer. There's a direct link between many cancers and alcohol. So I'm not just, bagging on marijuana. Alcohol is right up there as well. Oh, mail order, no kidding. Huh. Yeah, that's exactly right. If you talk to over the road truck drivers, they'll tell you that they can tell within a half hour when they cross state lines if marijuana is legal or not. Colorado's had a big problem with that. And if you look at, there's studies out there as an example, like when casinos come into towns, suicides are up, bankruptcies are up, divorces are up, and people unable to keep a job are up. But yet they'll pitch these casinos in areas on all the great jobs they're bringing in. And if you look at Colorado prior to making marijuana legal, recreational marijuana, and after, look at the car accidents, insurance claims. It's like night and day. So you can't tell me that it doesn't matter. Yeah, and then they're driving drunk, high, and they're texting. No, I smell it all the time down here on the freeway. Yeah, same here. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it probably does, Jeff. But I mean, how is it for driving? They tell you right on a alcohol bottle, don't operate machinery or drive a car. I can't believe that cannabis makes your motor skills better. I was talking to a lady in Walmart the other night buying some chicken for the vultures, and they had a big problem with the animal shelter down there. The state ended up shutting them down, and I knew they'd found some like puppies that weren't dead all the way in garbage bags. That's what I thought it was, but she told me that was part of it. She told me the other part is the lady that was running it used to be her neighbor, and that their kids got a hold of a bag of gummies and ate them. Yeah. What's ridiculous, Jennifer? What's ridiculous? Oh yeah, I believe it does. Yeah, sure does. Yeah. Yeah, I've taken some gummies before. I liked them. I ran out of them. You can't get them around here, the good ones. They sell that Delta 9 bullshit in Florida. Oh, people riding. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah, driving around high. I will tell you this. I mean, I think in my life, I've probably had 30 gummies over like a 5-year period. But I will tell you this, it enhances things. Like if you watch a good movie or a comedy or something, man, I laugh my fucking ass off on a gummy. I mean, no shit, it's doing something to my brain. Yeah. I was going to buy a bag of them if I started doing Match.com. Bye bye, Samantha. Goodbye. You nighty night. You go bye bye. Bye bye. You go nighty night, okay? You go nighty night. No more comments for you. Yeah, good job, Jeff. Microdosing the same. Yeah, I mean, I was really up for that damn that mushroom bullshit, and I read a couple books, and I just anybody that I know that has done that, they say it relieves PTSD and all this kind of stuff, and it helps you shelve problems that are ruminated in your mind, and it looked really positive. But anybody that I know that's done it has not had long-term success. They're right back to square one after a few months. I would have tried it though under the right circumstances. When I got on this dating site, I was gonna get a bag of gummies. I thought there's no fucking way that I can take out one of these old bags sober. Look like my fucking grandmother. I'm not shitting you, man. I say this all the time. I get recommendations on the dating site. I thought, why in God's name am I getting so many funeral announcements? I don't even know these people. Then I realized it was the recommendations for my dates in my age group. I tried to slide that fucking bar down too on my dating thing. and it wouldn't let me go lower than 50. No, not while I'm driving. No, fuck no. Hell no. I would not do it while I was driving. Nope. Hell no, man. God damn it, man. I probably look as old to them as they do to me. I'm not shitting you, man. It looked like a fucking goddamn giant obituary page. Seriously. Oh yeah, nah, yeah, I know you're telling the truth there, Cold. Yeah, and they're all bullshit too. You're not gonna bullshit me. If you want me to think that I'm getting my money's worth on a dating site, just send me an overweight woman with a beard and pimples all over her ass with gray hair, and I'll believe that. But don't send me some 25-year-old Spanish woman with a perfect body blowing me a kiss. I mean, I'm not that fucking stupid. I wish it was true. I think these dating sites are big fucking scams. I think they were good at one time, but I don't think they are anymore. I think it's a big fucking money making scam. And now you just can't go on and look at these fake fucking pictures. Now you gotta like buy them this to send them a fucking rose, and another $3 to answer their ugly ass. Fuck it. I'm going back to jacking off. Yes, definitely does, Jeff. It sure does. Happens all the time. Yes. Yeah, it does. Oh, did you really? How is that up there? Did you really? Yeah, but you go up around those those northern Michigan UP thing, and they're just like, God, man. I think I'd rather just be not dating. There are big drug problems up there, by the way. Oh, Section 8 office. Why not? No, I think let's run a trailer park. Yeah. Yeah, snow whales. That's no shit. I know there's a guy that comes on here that's living up in the fuck is that fucker at? Mackinac. No, St. Ignace. And he's going through the same bullshit with women up there. Just a bunch of fucking white trash. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got it mostly done. I still got a few. Still got a couple hundred to shelve. I got them on the other side too. Plus, I got these things filled with them. Fuck yeah, I debate all the time whether I'm just gonna like do something new or just fucking say fuck it and read all these books till I die. Really, I'm at the 50-yard line on that. I don't know what to do. I mean, it is fun having a business, doing something new. But then I think, fuck that, man. There's nothing. Days off don't mean anything if you don't have a job or a business. There's nothing like just putting in a good week of work and then taking some time off and really enjoying it. Like I was just in Florida here a week ago. I mean, if I had been working or doing something, I probably would have wanted to stay a week. But because I'm not, and every day is a day off, I didn't get there early and I didn't stay late. I only went down to Florida for one day. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, that does happen, but not so much around here. This is a heavy, like in the county I live in, heavy African American, which I'm just not into black girls at all. I don't care if they're 18 and beautiful. So that's not going to happen with me. Yeah, they probably weren't worth anything. Most books aren't worth anything. Like these ones I got in these metal things, those are worth quite a bit. Those, but not the ones on the shelves. Oh, a 3-inch plate. Wow. Live your life. I'm not really stressed about it, but But I do think of these things. Everybody's searching for that total happiness if they can get there. You know, I think I would like to be happier. But I think I'm kind of like a half full, negative, depressed guy. So that probably won't happen either. No, I never heard of that. No, I never did. I went to a swingers club down in Toledo one time though, off Cherry Street. I'm dating this girl, and it's like she's all right. I wasn't really into her that much, and I got to know her roommate, and her roommate liked me a lot, and her roommate was way cuter. Well, the one that I was dating, she always wanted to go to a swingers club. It's like, hey, I'll take you down there. I never been to one either. That wasn't what I thought it was either. So we go down to the swingers club in Toledo. I bet she fucked 5 guys. You sit in these hot tubs, you drink, and I didn't really do anything, and I wasn't attracted to any of the women there at all. Not that I think I'm any fucking steal. I just wasn't. But I think she fucked about 5 guys there. We come back, and the girlfriend is waiting up for us. We drive down to Toledo from Farmington Hills, and she must have been like masturbating thinking about this. I think it really turned her on. Anyway, she said to me she was bugging me to take her to a swingers club. I never did, but I dated her for about a month. Dumber than a fucking box of rocks. She ended up marrying sheriff too. Yeah. Oh, you did? Yeah. These swingers clubs, it's like creeper. It's I've said this before, man. I was really into pit bulls for a while, and it was just the most people that own pit bulls. It's changed a little bit over the years, but they're just not people I want to hang around with. And swingers clubs are like that too. At least the one I went to. It's all people like fringe, white trash, a little unstable. I mean, it's just the way it is. Now, maybe there are someplace that I never knew about, but they're always just like it's like the difference between camping and staying at the Ritz-Carlton. It's just you got a lot of fringe people there. Oh, Four Swinger Club. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, it wasn't what I was thinking. Yeah. Nah, you wouldn't have, I bet you wouldn't have liked them though, man. I mean, it seems all great and all that shit, but believe me, you'd sleep with one eye open around these people. I can't even remember the name of the place we went, but I know it was on Cherry Street. Honestly, I was bored out of my fucking mind. Bored out of my goddamn mind. I think like I don't want to use the word normal, but I think most people they think of these things, and it's like that movie with Robert Redford, and he'd offer these guys like $1 million to screw their wife. I could never remember the name of it. It's a good movie though. Yeah, I got better things to do. It's true. But when you're young and you hear this shit, I mean, Indecent Proposal, yeah, yeah, that was a good movie. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. But most of them, they're not what you're thinking. Oh, how'd you do? Say, Crunch and Munch, how you doing? How was your experience, Crunch and Munch? Did you just watch, or did you get into it? Yeah, Indecent Proposal, that was really a good movie. That's a great way to start an argument. I've had it happen to me in the past. You're with people and you're talking about, how much would you take to have somebody bang your wife? I mean, you go to a swingers club and it's free. But that'll start a damn argument. I've had it happen. So even joking, drinking, whatever, don't bring it up. It'll start a fucking argument. And the price goes down as you get older. I mean, when you're 20, everybody wants to bang your wife. When you're 60, $10. Oh, the power exchange. Was that a good experience for you, crunching much or not? Are you glad you did it? I thought it was fun. I thought it was one. Evidently, they have a big one in Tampa once a year. One in Tampa. I don't think I go to another one. I mean, fuck, I couldn't go to another one at this age. And even like you know how it is. The guys out there understand this. I'm not sure the women will. You know, when you're young, like if you're sometimes like you'll date somebody and you like them, but you know there's not going to be any future in it. Now you may want to talk them into going to swingers club, but I can't imagine being like really in tight with someone that you like wanted a long term relationship with and going to a swingers club too. That's what I mean. They're all like fringe as far as unstable. That's how it struck me. And maybe there's great examples out there of people that pull it off that are happy as in hell. I don't know. No, yeah, I bet you're right about that. Yeah, man. I bet it. Yeah, man's right. Oh, you didn't know what it was. Oh, okay. Gotcha. 4 floors. Wow. Yeah, geriatric singers. Yeah. What do they close at 8? Yeah. I mean, it's all fantasy shit. That doesn't I had a psychiatrist tell me one time that one of my biggest problems was trying to turn fantasies into reality. It's like, well, why is that a problem? As long as I have, willing participants. He said, well, you do have a point. Yeah. Yeah, close when Jeopardy starts. Isn't that the truth? Oh, Hungarian. Remember, there used to be a Hungarian kitchen. I bet John remembers that. John, you remember Hungarian kitchen? It was great food. Chicken paprikash. No, really good. Yeah, chicken paprikash. Oh, good for you, Crunch and Munch. And a girl. Good for you. Put on a show? Oh, there's one in Southgate, huh? A Hungarian kitchen or a swingers club? This is gonna have a lot to do if I go there. Oh, no kidding. Oh, Hungarian Ra yeah, I've heard about that before, but I never went there for some reason. Hungarian Rhapsody, that had good ratings. I looked it up one time. Yeah, I'd like to get some good hungry. Oh, good for you, Crunch and Munch. Good for you. So you're an exhibitionist, huh? Yeah, I haven't I've backed off all that shit. Don't be eating that shit now, Jeff. You're trying to lose weight, especially the nitrates. Fucking hot dogs are terrible for you. Now you're talking about hot dogs, and we're talking about swingers clubs. Is that a Freudian slip? Hey, Kia, how you doing? Yeah, chicken paprikash. Yeah, good. Also a swingers club. No shit. Now there's a place you can go out in Las Vegas. I think it's called the Green Door or something, where you can like look through this thing and watch people in there screwing. Yeah, I don't think that'd do much for me either. Oh, good. Well, good luck to you. Drink a lot of fluids, vitamin C. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, Freudian slip. That's what I like about you, Jeff. You never know what you're going to bring up. We're talking about swingers club, and you said you like a good hot dog. Yeah, I'll give you a good fucking hot dog if I ever see one. Oh, 25 years. Oh, no kidding, Jennifer. Wow, go to Toledo Zoo. No, Crunch and Munch was just like a wild, good-looking woman, the way she explains herself when she was young. She gave those people a show. She showed them what was up here, an exhibitionist. Oh, I would like to go to them. Yeah. Oh, burlesque. I think burlesque is bullshit, man. I can see why it went out of business. Who wants to watch that fucking shit, especially with like Pornhub and all these places? Hamster. Fuck. Spank Bang's the best one. Spank Bang. And I can tell you right now, I normally don't do this, but don't worry about giving me your email address and signing up. It's worth it. And click the save the password too. There's nothing worse than wanting to watch some good porn. Your fucking password won't work. Oh, good for you, Crunch and Munch. Good for you, girl. You go now, Crunch and Munch. I want to ask you now. Please answer me this honestly, because I want to get to the bottom of shit when we talk on here. None of this fucking horse shit. You know, because you don't really know me, and I don't know you. But like I've talked about this before. You know, I like all this crazy shit. I've done this stuff a bunch of my life, and you know, of course, that ship has sailed, right? But even though I say I like it and I want it, it seems like when you talk somebody into doing some shit like this, like a threesome, when they agree to it, I'm like, really great. And then after we do it, it's like I don't want to be with them like I did before they agreed to it. It's fucking weird. It's like it's self-defeating behavior. So my point here is in your experience, as an example like that, have you learned as you've aged that you're better off keeping some of these wild thoughts to yourself? In other words, has it cost you any problems with a relationship? I mean, guys like, you know, like that shit until it happens. You know, it's the old adage, they want a whore in the bedroom and a different woman raising the kids, and there's an element of truth to that. You know, that parking sucks down there. They charge you for it too, don't they? Yeah, Toledo Zoo's good. It's the best zoo. It's way better in Detroit. I just want to know, like, if you've learned over the years to, like, sometimes silence is golden, or you don't give a fuck and you tell them anyway. But I mean, I think if we quizzed every guy in here right now, as Jeff as an example, Jeff, if you were like, for some reason, you went into the dating world again, okay? Would you like a woman that had banged like 100 guys and that knew every sexual position in the world and gave the best blowjobs in Pennsylvania? Or would you like someone that was kind of reserved, that had only been with two men? I mean, no shit. I want the honest answer. I'm not talking about laying in bed, jacking off, thinking about this. I'm talking about the reality if that ever presented itself. I'm just wondering what you're thinking. I want to get to the fucking bottom line on this shit. Killer lasagna. Yeah, no, yeah. It sounds like you've aged well. No, that's about where I'm at. Oh, no, no. See, there. That's how I am too. Interesting. Now, Crunch and Munch. Let me ask you this too. I want to know this too. So don't fuck me around on this answer. Would you say that you know enough under certain circumstances with men to shut the fuck up? That you would never divulge this? Oh, 2 months. Yeah, no, no. That's what I figured. Yeah, it's a good answer. Makes sense. So, and I've said this a million times, you do different things with different people. You do different things with different people. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You'll do like some things with some people and you wouldn't consider it with others. It's so weird. But maybe it's not weird. Maybe everybody's like that. It's so crazy. I mean, when I was going to college, I knew girls that were virgins, believe it or not. Fortunately, not many of them. But they'd be going with a guy in college and, you know, blowing him and that kind of thing, but they wanted to be virgins. And they'd go on spring break and fuck some guy within 3 hours of getting there. It's weird how people think. Oh, John likes the Toledo Zoo too. Cool. Oh, she does. Party Central. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Oh, good for you. Good for you. Hey, Jennifer, you ever think this boyfriend of yours will take the plunge? You guys think you'll ever be married? Oh, there, yeah, good. That's kind of expected the answer I thought you'd give me. Yeah, there you go, Bruce. Word to the wise, huh? Oh, really? Oh, does she, John? Oh, no shit, huh? Right on. That's it. Oh, you won't, huh? I bet you would if he threatened to leave you. Yeah, there you go, Crunchy Munch. You're smart. Yeah, you know how to work it then. How about this? Would you agree with this, Crunchy Munch? Would you agree that to get what you want with a relationship, if it ever happens, like as an example, is marriage? Do you think it involves a little bit of deception, or it's just none of their fucking business? You know what goes on in Las Vegas leaves in Las Vegas. Yeah. We're getting to the goddamn truth, Jennifer. We're figuring out what's the fucking what. Instead of this bullshit you listen to from your psychiatrist. There you go. That a girl. Fuck yeah. Fucking boiling rabbits' heads. You're goddamn right. We're gonna all get it out there. Jennifer, you've been dating that guy quite a while, haven't you? Your boyfriend? Yeah, that's my religion. Yeah. Oh, good for you. Yeah, it's kind of a truth thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. You might do it, Jennifer. Shit, you may end up getting married after you stay on this chat tonight. You take that fucking plunge. Better believe you would. That's why fucking most everybody gets married. You get comfortable with them. There's nothing better around. I was thinking of that today. I did that. It's not, you got to get lucky. If you're going to like check off every box, good fucking luck. Timing, where you're at, all this shit. I mean, there's a chance that you could never run into a suitable mate, but you want to have kids, you want to have a wife and all this shit. So you end up, people say, I don't compromise. The fuck you don't. Unless you're lucky as hell, you're going to fucking compromise. And you may just get lucky. You just may be like a guy like Jeff that just meets this person and it's, grows stronger every year. But there's an element of luck. It's like anything. Doors open and close and opportunities, and romance is no different. Oh, he does love you? Okay. But it is interesting to explore why he wouldn't want to make a formal commitment to a marriage. Oh, there you go. That's good logic. Yeah. Oh, Laura McGarrett. No, I think it's just perfect. Like that. Love or lust. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit. But I think a lot of it's lucky. And, if you're not lucky, you're not lucky. I mean, there's no book, no dating app, no psychiatrist. You could just strike out your whole fucking life. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, I think that happens, man. They act like everybody is going to be exposed to this perfect candidate at some point in their life while they're single. That's bullshit. You could meet one fucking lame duck after another. What are you going to do? Fucking wait forever? No, see, you meet once, not everything. And you say, fuck it. They threaten to leave you, so you get married. I bet he could make you get married. Bet he could. Unless he's totally like henpecked and you're running the whole fucking show. Yeah, that too. But I also think you can't like disagree that part of it is just luck. You meet like a really good person, everything seems to work. You'll get married if he worked it right. Yeah, if he's a manipulator. A lot of people that marriage isn't like a movie on TV, a romance novel. You get threatened. You don't want to lose them. You don't want to be with somebody else. That was a big problem I always had, believe it or not. That is as fucked up as it gets. I didn't want to marry him, but I couldn't stand the thought of them marrying somebody else. It's like, God damn it. Does it get more fucked up than that? God damn, no wonder it didn't work. I went full circle. I think they are too. I think you got to get lucky like anything else. It's just like pro sports, whatever team drafts you. You could go to a team and you never get off the fucking bench and go to another team where they believed in you, supported you. A couple guys got injured, and all of a sudden you turn into a fucking superstar. It happens. I see it in sports all the time. There's guys that should be in pro sports that aren't, and vice versa. Guys that are there that shouldn't be. And I think marriage is the same way. The type job you get, all that shit. I think it's reasonable to think that. Yeah, there you go. But I will say though that like I say all the time, I think it's hormone based. The older you get, the hormones dwindle. Like I told you, I quit jacking off for 3 weeks and I joined a dating site. You may not agree with it, but man, it makes sense. Started jacking off again and I quit the dating site. I can't make it any simpler. Told you it was hormone based. Yeah, there you go. Simple science, simple hormones. I watch these vultures out there. They're in mating season right now. Yeah, whatever works. Goddamn right. But you can have self-defeating behavior. You can actually sink your own ship. You do enough fucked up shit. Hey, Raptor, how you doing? You really can. You're just hard to be around. Fuck. Isn't that the truth? More divorces and marriages now. I think a lot of that has to do with women being independent. I think it would have been the same from day one. They just couldn't afford to leave. Yeah, no, what are you going to do? It's more of a philosophy. You want to be married. Why? Try and get a straight answer out of people. Other than having kids, I mean, why is a great question. It gets old. Fuck yeah, it gets old having sex with the same people. Just does. Right, that's it. You just get fucking tired. Why doesn't anybody just acknowledge you get fucking sick of them? It's true. You just get sick of it. Sick of them. I mean, what's wrong with that? They villainize you for it. It's like, well, Janie was such a great person. You say you just got sick of her. Yeah, I did. And she probably is a great person. I'm talking about having like a romantic relationship with. Got where I couldn't fucking stand her. Nothing in particular. Just bored. I mean, why do people get new anything? New houses, new cars. You don't eat the fucking same everything for dinner every night. Why the hell would that be much different? It's one big damn agreement you make, and hopefully you get through it. But I don't think marriage should be an endurance test. Jennifer, you were married before, though, weren't you? Weren't you married before? Yeah, no, yeah, it's good for you. Yeah, I'm glad it's worked out for you. I really am. Happy for you. Yeah, good for you. Life constantly changes, yeah. You're set in your ways. Oh yeah, yeah. You would the right guy, Jennifer. You couldn't get enough of him. You're like you're in neutral. You're just coasting life in neutral. Like this guy's like pretty good, but he's not everything, and that's why you don't want to get married. But if you got banged on the head with Cupid and the rubber mallet, you'd want to get married. You want to lock that shit up. You want to validate your love for one another by a contract. How are you going to get half all this shit if you don't marry him? You got to think about this as a business relationship. Oh, you think you would, Jeff? Well, yeah, I think you realize how fortunate you are. I don't want to call it luck. A lot of long. You couldn't have had that many of them. You're not that old. You're not that old. See, I could tell Jennifer with you that this stuff's important to you. You want to be this certain kind of person. And let's say you banged 25 guys. You wouldn't say anything about that. But if you banged 5 for 8 years apiece, that would be okay with you because they were long term rather than just getting drilled after a bar closed. You know, you've validated your morality by a time frame. It does add up. That's true. Yeah, but I don't. Do you think there's like a consolation prize for the duration of a relationship? I mean, what if you got banged every night of the week for a whole month? Does that make you like not long term enough to feel good about it? Oh yeah, I think that too, Jeff. Yeah, the cards lined up for you. It's like a scratch off ticket. You know, she presented herself. You guys both ran into each other at a certain time in life, and it worked. Definitely lucky. Definitely for sure. Good for you. But you once you had that luck, you had to do things to maintain it, and you did that. So it wasn't only luck; it was luck at the beginning. But that's my point. I say that uh, most people, you do compromise in some kind of way. You don't like meet somebody that's everything. It's not like teenage crushes. You know, they got a good job, they're not bad in bed, they like you. It's like, fuck it, let's get married. I don't even know a DD214. What the fuck is that? Yeah, same age, lucky. You're right. How did you meet your wife, by the way? Don't tell me strip club either. Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it, Bruce. I don't think they do. What does that mean? You got a DD214? What's that mean? You like you? Is that good or bad? I don't know anything about it. How do you know about that, Jennifer? Yeah, good. Fuck yeah. I mean, I wish it would have happened to me. I guess. Fuck. I guess I do. Oh, it shows your record. Oh, okay. You know, I know this one motherfucker that claimed he was an Army Ranger, and I don't believe it. Is there any way for me to check and see if a guy was an Army Ranger or not? Really, an Army Ranger or not? Oh, an honorable discharge. Okay. Oh, doing mountain bikes. Good for you. And that was how long ago, Jeff? Oh, would you? I wish I'd appreciate it. I don't think this fucker's an Army Ranger. I don't think he was ever an Army Ranger. Is there a real way to do that? I'll text you that shit tomorrow. I don't think this fucker was an Army Ranger. I'm just tired of hearing him lying to me. I'd like to break it off in his ass. Yeah, but see, I'm not privy to any of that paperwork. I've just listened to his bullshit fucking stories. I don't think he is. I think he's fucking lying to me, and I want to confront him about it. 1996, that long. Wow. Good for you. Wow. He used to work for me a long time ago. But I think it's bullshit. Isn't that some kind of fucking crime or something to say you did something in the military then you didn't? I know you can't lie about a Purple Heart and all that shit, but how about just saying you're an Army Ranger when you're not? God, you're nosy, Jennifer. Stolen valor. But I don't think saying you're an Army Ranger is stolen valor, is it? I mean, he was in the Army. I just don't think he was a Ranger. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Oh, is that considered stolen valor? Well, I'm gonna fucking next time he brings that up, I'm gonna be able to say, hey, you're no fucking Army Ranger, motherfucker. Been lying for fucking 35 years. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh shit. Jennifer, you are so sensitive, man. It's fucking believable. I bet you argue with your boyfriend constantly about stupid shit. Yeah, I want to find out. I want to say, you're no Army Ranger, motherfucker. I know this guy, and he talked to Mr. Shipley, and you were fucking peeling fucking potatoes. You were never in the Army changer. Ranger, you fucking lying bitch. How do you know about that all honorable discharge bullshit, Jennifer? Do you have one of these guys fucking lie to you over the years? Yeah, something like that, Lucky Sevens, yeah. Yeah, right. Or jealousy, yeah. Self-destruction. I did ask the motherfucker. He says he's an Army Ranger. I don't believe it. Oh, a CB. Now, what do those guys do? Aren't those like swimmers or something? Or they fly those planes that land in the water? CB. Hey, Pug, how you doing? I'm not really sure about that. Army CB. What do those CBs do? I remember like, uh, oh, Navy. Oh, okay. Is that like a diver or something? Oh, older. So he's an older guy, huh, Jennifer? Your boyfriend? Oh, Don Shipley. Oh, this guy can actually find this shit out? No, no, he was a paratrooper guy. Oh, it's SEALs? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm always dressed like this. Nah, I leave it like it's 66 here, where the fucking furnace is turning on all the time. These 15 fucking foot ceilings are not very good in the winter when we get in this cold weather. It's probably 80 fucking 3 degrees on that top shelf. Oh, I see. Okay, good. Oh, good. I appreciate it. Oh, you told me that before in Vietnam. Well, this guy's got to be old as hell then, isn't he? I always thought you were like around 50. So for this guy to be in Vietnam, wouldn't he need to be like 71 or some shit like that? Shit, now I know why you're not married. Maybe I'm getting fucking Alzheimer's. I don't remember talking about that. Huh. Act of criminal code to make a crime for a person who fraudulently claim having received a valor award. Yeah, right. But he didn't say that. He didn't say that. Oh, thank you. How in the hell would he be privy to that information and I couldn't look it up myself? He's 72? You gotta be shitting me. And you're 50? Wow. Now, if you marry him, you'll get his Social Security when he dies. You might want to think about that. Won't have to work till the day you die. Yeah, I don't remember that. Sorry about that. But sometimes you can't see all the things when you're in a chat. Like tonight's not too bad. Oh, the seals. I've watched, read some books on those seals. Those are like freaks of nature. Those fuckers go out and run like 20 miles and eat a cracker and run another 20 and swim down to the bottom of the ocean. I mean, they're like freaks. Huh. With your buddy? Oh, good for you. Excuse me. Oh, good for you. Is this like a fuck buddy, Pug? Yeah, good for you. Oh, yeah, I think I know who you mean. He's that guy with like gray hair. He goes around busting these people. I wonder how he gets privy to that because I looked at it years ago and you couldn't like get that shit. It was weird. It did talk about like if you hired them, you could ask for certain paperwork, but that's not going to happen now. Yeah, I know. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, right. Stolen valor. Yeah, that's weird. He's like a famous SEAL guy, or maybe not famous. He was a Navy SEAL that just calls these people out for bullshit. Yeah, Vietnam definitely brutal for sure. Are you telling? Here's another person says they told me something like, "Oh, China fan. Oh, I never knew of this guy. I must forgetting on too much of this shit. Maybe I am getting Alzheimer's. Oh, good for you. I don't remember. I don't remember you saying anything about a like a companion. Oh, DD 214. Yeah. Now, is this something that somebody would have on them even later in life? Would you have your DD 14? How long ago, Pug? How long ago did you do that? Yeah, salty. Boy, 72. Good for you, Jennifer. Oh, gotcha. But is it something that you'd have like after being out of the service for 30 years? Is it something you keep in your wallet or not? Oh, 5 years ago. Okay. Well, I don't feel so bad now. No, I tried that. No, you can't do it on Google. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. Department of Defense. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think he's full of shit. I want to call him out on it. Yeah, I do. DD 214. That's what I'm going to say. Where's your DD 214, motherfucker? And how would if you were in the army, how would the DD 214 say Ranger or that it were just in the army? But I mean, does that just say army or does it say this Ranger thing is different than just being in there peeling potatoes? And he says he was a Ranger. I don't believe it. He does get VA services. He does. But you could have been peeling potatoes and get VA services. I mean, that's not how you tell. Yeah, he does. Yep, he does. Yeah. Commercials are popping up? Really? What are they commercials on? Oh, he has clearance. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might be right about that. Oh, 11 Bravo. Okay. Instead of Army Ranger. But isn't now here's another thing I wonder too. I looked it up one time, and it talked like Army Ranger was like a 13-week program. I mean, big fucking deal. I mean, is the Army Ranger really mean shit to begin with? Maybe it was one, if that's the case. Oh, really? I don't know why that is, Jennifer. Sorry about that. I mean, I don't it's not fucking monetized. It's not. I purposely did not monetize this motherfucker. But I do know they run commercials anyway, but I didn't think that bad. You know? Hey, thanks for that. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Oh, it is a long, tough course. Oh, it is. Like, how is it longer than 13 weeks? I want to get down to the bottom of this. I think this guy's full of shit. And he just doesn't seem like a guy that was ever athletic enough to do this. Yeah, that's right, Terry. Yeah, you're right. I think he's full of shit. Oh, they are. Oh, okay. You know, none of those Army Rangers or SEALs, those fucking guys don't do jack shit in the MMA. I mean, they don't even take that good of a beating. This fucking camera sucks. I think it sucks. I think it sucks a big one. Hey, Jennifer, how long have you been dating this guy? 72. Wow. Oh, you can. Now we're talking, John Mason. Now we're talking. Oh, okay. CBs. Huh. Oh, 10 years. Oh, okay. Good for you. Well, I hope you're happy. Yeah, I do. I hope you are. Navy Rangers. Oh, they rebuild the boats. Okay. CBs would rebuild the boats and repair them. So what did the CBs do in Vietnam then? Do the same shit? Fix boats and stuff? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Are they lesbians? Oh, it was weeks Rangers. 8 weeks Rangers. See, how the fuck can you be a badass in 8 weeks? Oh, a CB is a deckhand. Oh, boat stuff. Okay. No, the only time I use the ladder is when I have like a single book. I use that scaffolding over here. That scaffolding when I'm putting a bunch up. Like that right there. Yeah, it is. That ladder was just in the process of being moved. Yeah, but thanks for pointing it out. No, my doctor buddy tells me, he tells all his patients, do not get on a ladder after 50. Don't get on a ladder. Believe it or not, a big percentage of accidents on older people on ladders are, they forget they're on a fucking ladder. Will you explain that to me? How you forget you're on a ladder? I mean, that sounds like people with dementia. How the fuck do you forget you're on a ladder? Oh, Cookie, oh, congratulations. Oh, yeah, I don't know why you're sorry about getting those. I wonder why I don't get them on my end. Motherfuckers. What kind of cookies? Was it chocolate chips? Yeah, no, it's unsafe. Yeah. I promise myself, like when a stack of books fall, or don't try to grab one. Don't try to grab it. Just let it go. I've fucked up some books doing this. They fall off, fucks them all up, tears the spine, puts a fucking dent in the corner. Pisses me off. And I'll be laying in bed at night and I can hear these books like fall over and shit. Make a noise, slap against the shelf. Camp Perry National High Power Matches. No, I'm not gonna. I'll get on that motherfucker right now and show you. I can climb to the very top of that son of a bitch. I'm a fucking Army Ranger. I'm saving that ladder for when I get my new girlfriend over here. Hand-to-hand combat. Oh, map reading. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, that's cool. No, I just send it to you. She's texted me a couple of times. She wants me to call her when I'm done with this. I don't know what she wants. I don't know what she's doing. Probably out getting a stiff one tonight. Hey, would you agree with this, Jennifer? And Crunch and Munch, are you still out there? I wonder if Crunch and Munch. I want some straight goddamn answers so I can pass them along to her. Crunch and Munch, are you still there? Repeat, Crunch and Munch, are you still there? Yeah, I don't know why she didn't. There's got to be some fucking crisis going on. Jennifer, I'll ask you then if Crunch and Munch is near. Now, you've seen Michelle, right? You know who Michelle is. She said she asked me if I wanted to do a live, and I told her I was already on one. But here's the thing. Now, Michelle's 40, right? She's getting divorced. And I think it's important. Michelle doesn't have that many years left in her deck of cards. I mean, she's still cute, attractive. A bunch of guys want to fuck her all the time. I mean, let's get that out on the table right away. And I think because of that, she's going to have a better bite at the apple compared to an old fat broad with a beard and no tits. And she giggles and laughs, and I don't think she believes me. But I want this from women out there. I was hoping Crunch and Munch was still on, but Jennifer, you can ask. Don't you agree that these next 5 years for Michelle are important with regard to attracting men, in large part because of what she looks like now? I mean, isn't this all females calling card? What do you think about this? Thank you. Michelle, I hope you're watching. I'm going to fucking screenshot this one. Because she fucking like giggles and acts like I'm fucking nuts. Which I am. But I'm trying to fucking have her make informed decisions. You know, good, prudent decisions. You know what I mean? I'm going to show her that. Matters. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, you don't think Michelle will have any problem getting laid, do you? Yeah, Bruce, do you? You don't. I mean, is there a male out there that thinks Michelle won't have a problem getting laid? I don't think she would. And I think that's part of like the bait you put out there. It's a crude way of putting it to get what you want out of life. Yeah, thank you. That's what I think. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. You're goddamn right. I told her another 10 years, you're not going to be able to give it away. You want to wrap this motherfucker up in a contract. The last thing she needs to do is live with a guy and not get married. She'll be working at a fucking Dollar General when she's 80. Fuck yeah, they have a lot to do with it. Goddamn right. No, she's not. She's kind of like, she will though. She's got an aggressive side to her. She'll knock you the fuck out if you trigger. Seriously. I mean, punch your ass. She had a weird dysfunctional childhood and that anger comes out. She'll fucking take your ass like a lesbian MMA fighter. It could be a great time. I think they will be too. I think they will be too. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think she needs to fucking market her strong points. I tell her all the time, she had a big fake set of tits put on, man. She'd have to get 2 phones. Swear to God, don't you? You guys are fucking in la la land if you don't believe that she's a kind person. If you don't think that matters. If she had a pair of fucking goddamn 36 double Ds, she'd be living with Elon Musk now. Goddamn right. It matters. So for all you people out there that think that breast size doesn't matter, you need to fucking get a reality check. I'm not saying that doesn't mean that she's already, had long-term relationships, plus been married. Thank you, Jennifer. That's what I tell her all the fucking time. But I think she just thinks it's coming from an old pervert, which is true. But I think it'd mean much more to her when it was coming from someone like you, that's got the jump on her age-wise. You know what's fucking what. She likes older guys, too. I had to go up there and give her a good dicking just for being a good subscriber. Yeah, I do. I'll give it. That's a fucking. I'll help her out. I'll go up there and give her a good banging. Hey, Jose, how are you? No, he's not. You're delusional. He is not. He is not coming again. He wasn't here the first time. Oh, the CBs? Fuck, I don't know. Jennifer, let's find out right now. Jennifer, what did your boyfriend actually do? What did he do while he was in Vietnam? What did he do? Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. That's true. You're goddamn right. When you're young and beautiful, you think it'll last forever. Yeah, well, it's not lasting forever. There's a shelf life to all that shit. She'll wish she'd listen to me someday, I'll tell you that. Goddamn right. Yeah, I think she likes me. I think she does. I mean, I don't think in any kind of sexual way. Yeah. Yeah, she likes older guys, though. So if there's any older guys out there, I'll play matchmaker. I'll get you set up with her. She doesn't drink and doesn't do drugs. So, translation, it'll take you forever to get in her fucking pants. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Yeah, I'm fucking nuts, that's for sure. I'm sure I fucking make up for it in other ways that are not so great. I'd rather be dumber and easier to get along with. He carried a gun and he wasn't on a ship. That's all I remember. Okay. Well, so much for the CBs. Not every single one of them's working on boats, I guess. Oh, you should stream on there. You should do it. I think you'd meet a lot of new friends. You could be banging out a whole another cadre of ass. Yeah, you really could. Oh, are you? Oh, good for you. Yeah, I'm jealous. Fuck yeah, right. Yeah, see the whole world out of a porthole. Yeah, it's true. I thought they took down that fucking thing, that requirement. I don't think you have to do that anymore. And I think you can join like a StreamYard or some shit like that. Mark doesn't have videos or anything. He's doing them. Michelle doesn't. She's only got like 560 subscribers, and she was doing lives from day one. Just think all the new chicks you could bang, Rob. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'll come on fucking help you out and show you how to like insult, passive aggressive, insult, compliment. I got a fucking formula for this. You got to fuck with them here and there. Get them pissed off, call them out, bring them up. You want to get their adrenaline flowing. You want to get them to the point where they just want to reach through the screen and bitch slap your ass, but they can't. And then you apologize. It's fun. Just the master puppeteer. Yeah, she texted me. No, I got a couple of them from her, though. I got to drive up there to Rochester and give her a good dicking tomorrow. She said, text me at 10:13 was the last one. She said, text me when I'm done on the live. So I got an idea something's going on, or she would be on the live. 40 years old, I could still have a baby. Imagine what our baby looked like, mine and Michelle's. Holy fucking Christ. God, talk about a science experiment, huh? Get one of these. I'll have to quit jacking off, get my sperm count up. Make sure one of those babies take. Only takes one. Yeah, I know I do. I know. I sure do. I know it. I know I do. I've fucking pissed her off before, too. No, Eric's done. They're getting divorced. She's not even living there now. She hasn't lived with Eric in over a month. Yeah, I'll go up there and satisfy all her desires. Sure will. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Yeah. We'll hire you, Frisky. Jennifer, one of you two, be our nanny. I'd probably have like quint retards. 5 retarded sons all born at once. Yeah, what a fucking nightmare. I'll come on your live stream and blow my brains out, Rob. Get you started off good. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, she doesn't have any problem getting a guy. No problem. No, she doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll go up there, man. I'll take her to Niagara Falls. Get drunk. I'll make her agree. I'll have rules in place before I go up there and like, you're gonna have to drink this time. Fuck. I haven't had a drink since April, but I've told everybody that I will still drink if there's some sex that's a possibility, like a date or something. I'll go back to fucking drinking. I don't want to spend like fucking 3 goddamn months getting in their pants. I will drink wine, fucking dragon's milk, whatever. Goddamn right. That's a good plan, actually. I just thought of this. You go out and you talk, and another thing too. Women they like beer. They're a little fringe too. The keepers usually like wine, but anyway, I could take it out. It's like, do you like beer? It's like, yeah, I like good dark beer. It's like, oh yeah, I got an idea for you. Dragon's milk. Fucking Michelle won't even know she's in New York after about 2 dragon's milks. She'll say, this beer is really affecting me. I'll think, bingo. Yeah. Max Hardcore. That's it. I'll turn into Max Hardcore. She'll say, who's Max Hardcore? And I'll think, well, that's a good sign. This is how I lay things out there and get their response. If she says, Matt Hart, oh, you like him? Then I know I'm in trouble. Or I divorced. I got divorced over my husband watching. Dragon's Milk is such great beer. No, get it. No, actually, don't get it. Don't drive on that fucking shit, man, with more than one. I'm not kidding you. Yeah. Don't do it. I'm serious. Who makes that dragon's milk? Isn't it Leinenkugel or what's the name of that fucking thing? Here, I'll tell you right now. You know, you can if you look up dragon's milk, you can punch in a fucking your zip code and it tells you where you can buy it. Here, I'll tell you right now. Milk. Get the regular dragon's milk. Those other ones are terrible. The Grand Reserve sucks. And don't get any of that other fucking bullshit they make. Here it is, dragon's milk. Look it up. You punch in your zip code. But only get the regular dragon's milk. Just put in dragon's milk in Google. Gives you a fucking website. Where is it made? Holland Brewing Company. Holland, Michigan. Yeah, Holland Brewing Company. Leinenkugel makes a good one too. Big Eddie. Excellent beer. It's hard to find. Oh, thank you, James. How you doing? Yeah, put it in there. Just put dragon's. It's the best beer you'll ever drink. But get the regular dragon's milk stout. None of that extra fucking bullshit. That reserve or fucking vanilla or none of that shit. Just get regular old. They got about 5 fucking ones now. And they're terrible. Compared to the just original dragon's milk. One's like a fucking caramel or some shit. Tastes like fucking gasoline. Yeah, you'd really like it. Oh, spotted cow? I never had that. Yeah, I quit drinking. No, it's a dark beer, stout beer. Yeah, really good though. You get a couple of those, man, on your date. It's time to party. It goes right to that part of the brain. The translation is losing your inhibitions. You're just having a good time. Have them over to your house. Especially you're up north there, way up north Michigan, get a fucking blizzard. It's like, hey, would you like a dragon's milk? It's like, yeah, I'd like one. Nobody just drinks one. You want two. It's a good feeling. It's not like drinking like regular alcohol. It's something to it. I think they put an aphrodisiac in it. I don't know where she's at lately. I talked to her about a month ago, and that was it. I don't know what she's doing. You know, she's going through a big adjustment too. A lot on her mind, that kind of thing. She's got a lot going on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where she's been. Michelle likes older guys. Yeah, she really does. Her husband died. Her husband died. I mean, I hadn't said anything about her before because, you know, I knew she didn't really want to talk about it. Yeah. About 2 months ago. Yep. Yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to sign off, you guys. Go to bed. See what Michelle wants. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you coming on tonight. Thank you. Yeah, she's getting divorced. Yeah. Hasn't lived with her husband in a month. I'm going to go up there and give her a good banging this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Jennifer. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's good, believe me. This guy's a psycho kook. Good night, Uncle. James, I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to go to bed. I want to call her back, see what she wants. Jennifer, you have a good night. Terry, John, Bruce, Rob, Frisky, Crunch and Munch. Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys coming on. Fridays are usually dead, but this one worked out pretty good. So thanks a lot. You guys kick it, rock it. And I'll talk to you later. Yeah, fuck the liberals, motherfuckers. Yeah, I fuck with them constantly. All right, you guys. Peace out. Good night, Terry. I was just down in Florida. Yeah, no, it's cold. You got your snow shovel? Bye, Pug.